I just had like a bit of gratitude this morning as I was driving. I was actually like feeling quite emotional. I was like, am I hormonal? Hello, and thanks so much for watching. We're almost there. We haven't quite finished yet. One more week of placement to go. Thanks again so much for watching. Appreciate it. I've created these videos, share my journey. If it helps anyone, maybe you find like you're going through something similar with study, maybe not counseling, but yeah, hopefully this helps you in some way. If not, maybe you know me and you're just along here for the ride. So thanks. Thanks so much for joining me either way. So I had an interesting morning this morning on my way to placement. I was feeling kind of emotional and nothing in particular was triggering it. And I was thinking maybe I'm hormonal. But afterwards I just started to feel like a really big sense of gratitude. Last week I was applying for the final papers for next year. So next year is my final year of study, so that's very exciting. There's a couple of other like smaller details I was finalized in the last couple of weeks as well. I don't know what the right word is, but one of them is that I actually failed one of my papers. I think a big part of like the experience and like sharing this online is, you know, it's like, what details do I share? What details do I not share? What's too early to share? A part of that maybe isn't fully the information I want to share with you regarding failing that paper. It hasn't come through yet, so I'll share that when I'm ready. I still get a chance to redo it. So one of the other things was that I have got like one of the placements I'm continuing in that next year. So that's a really big win. Someone that I follow who shared like a really beautiful message the other day, like life hasn't really been easy the past year. Like I haven't really been having fun. And yeah, and that's the raw, honest, real like truth, my experience. Taking the time to be grateful, to acknowledge my inner critic. Until I listened to that podcast, I didn't really understand that I had that inner critic voice. Just a heads up, there's also like a Gemini full moon, so if your mind's like really going for it right now, perfect, totally as expected. Like peaking tomorrow morning. By the time I probably finish the editing for this video, like 12 hours or so, or less, just under 12 hours, maybe 10 hours by the time I finish this video. Okay, the inner critic, what I'll speak to next will be about authenticity and like what I speak to and how it feels and if it feels authentic to share, like all of those sorts of things. When I was listening to that podcast, I understood this like sense of being not held hostage, but like not paralyzed, now held. When I was listening to that podcast, I understood that there were these like, this like sense of being not held hostage, but like not paralyzed, now held in this experience because of like the way that I was like viewing my situation. That came from listening to that podcast. Like peel back, I guess, the experience, you know, and just like sit with like, holy fuck, like it doesn't have to be that complicated. Sometimes the thoughts that I have don't like logically make sense, but you kind of get a sense for like what I'm trying to say. The personal development and stuff that I've done is about authenticity. Yeah, you can't fake that, you know. Yeah, that's what I share, you know, like that's where my voice comes from. I'm celebrating myself. If you need a reminder to celebrate yourself, please be my guest. In the comments how you have celebrated yourself today. That would mean a lot. I would love that so much. Appreciate your time that you take to watch these. It means a lot to me. Thanks again so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this. Thanks again. Bye.